Yo, YouTube, what's good? What's good? It's your man, D Rich Kid. Back at you with another video, another topic. Yo, Cowboys Nation, yo, let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about this. Kavonte Turpin, man. What y'all think? What y'all think about this whole arresting over the weekend? I believe it was either Friday night or Saturday night, somewhere in Dallas, in the Dallas Metroplex. He got pulled over. Discovered in the pullover and stop. The police discovered weed and a handgun. So he was arrested, booked, and now, of course, it's making news or whatever. And shout out to Dallas Cowboys attack on Cowboys. He did a video today, and come to find out in the video, the reason why Turpin was pulled over was because he had, he was going, what he said, 97 and a 75. So basically 100 miles an hour. He was clocked at by the cops, and that was the reason why they pulled him over. And if true, Turp, that's on you, man. Real talk. You got to be better than that, bro. You know what I mean? Driving 100 miles an hour on the road, you just asking for trouble, man. You know what I mean? Very reckless, poor decision making. And my thing is, again, and my man brought this up too. I don't know for the life of me, I don't understand why these cats, in these sports leagues, they will not try to help themselves. You know what I mean? Like when they go out, it's like you got a little bit of money, man. It's like, you know what you're going to be doing for the night. Why not have somebody with you or something set up, man, where after you've gone out, you can get a ride home. Somebody can take you. Somebody can drive you. So you don't have to be put in, the position that, to take that risk of getting pulled, after drinking or you smoking. You know what I'm saying? Because, once that happens, man, I mean, you newsworthy now. You know what I'm saying? But I believe it's an ego thing because, these cats play in the league. They got nice cars and they just want to be seen, man. They want to be seen, particularly by, the opposite sex. They want to be able to, flaunt and flex, and chicks usually flock to, nice cars. So, they thinking, oh, he got money and blah, blah, let me try to holler at him or whatever. And that's why they do it, I believe, because, I mean, I can't really understand any other reason why, they would put themselves in these positions to, get pulled over and be, put in the limelight in a negative way, you know what I mean, when they could avoid all of that. When they can avoid all of that. So, excuse me. Yeah, man. So, I don't know, man. But anyway, so Turpin, he got arrested. We have yet to really hear anything from the Cowboys, as far as the arrest. I mean, look, man. Hopefully it won't be a major thing. But, being that it is a Cowboy, I expect the league to do something, because that's what they do. They treat us differently. You know what I mean? They treat the Cowboys players differently. It just is what it is. And, as far as Shotty goes, the head coach, we're going to see, if, he does anything, this could be a good test for Shotty to see how he, reacts to this. disciplinary wise, I think at the least he's got to speak to Turpin about it, and he may issue some kind of punishment behind it. Who knows, But we're gonna see how Shotty reacts, and I think he's gonna do the right thing, whatever he does. But yeah, man, Turpin, look, and that goes for all the players, y'all got to be smart, man. Y'all got to be smart out here in these streets, man. You're going out, man. You want to, and look, man, I'm not against them going out. They should be able to go out. They should be able to enjoy their lives. They should be able to enjoy their livelihoods, the fruits of their labor. Them cats work extremely hard, for what they do. They get compensated well. So, and, when they have time to, unwind and relax, and if they choose to go out, they should be able to go out. But my thing is, be smart about it. If you're going to go out, more than likely, you're going to engage in certain activities. Have it set up where, you don't have to put your freedom at risk. You know what I mean? It's really easy, man. Especially for, NFL players, they have a system aligned where you can call, they'll come get you and, set up, where, they'll be able to, get your car towed or whatever, They got all that, man. But a lot of these dudes don't use it, man. And for the life of me, I don't understand why. But I do. Again, I think I know why. Because they just, they want to be seen because they got money and they want people to see them, driving these expensive cars. Oh, that's such and such, man. Or, that's such and such, boom, boom, you know what I mean? So it's like a catch-22, man. But for me, I feel like, I can be seen, in the daytime or something, driving and, to and from or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm going out, yeah, man, I may drive, but I'm going to set it up where, look, man, if I'm going to be engaged in certain activities, I'm going to have it set up where I'm going to be, least likely to be put in a situation where, my freedom is at risk, where I'm going to get bad publicity for my team, my name, my family, you know what I mean? My ownership, you know what I mean? So, nah, man. But, Turpin, you gotta be smarter, man. You definitely gotta be smarter with your decisions, man. So, but again, Kavonte Turpin, was arrested over the weekend. Like I said, I haven't heard anything since, really. I found out, why he was pulled over. And, he had every right to be arrested pretty much, and then, again, he had a handgun in the car. And on top of that, I forgot to mention this, he, from what I understand, had some kind of record, maybe possibly domestic. And, if you have a domestic, you can't handle any type of firearms at all. So, yeah. So, but, more information will come out about it. But I just wanted to speak on that, Cowboys Nation. Let me know how you all feel about it. You think Turpin, will see some kind of disciplinary action from the league, see some kind of disciplinary action from the Cowboys and Shotty? What do you all think? You know what I mean? But yeah, but as always, I'm not gonna make this video too long, YouTube. It's the Rich Kid, like, share, subscribe. If you like my content, tell a friend. All right, I'm out. Peace.